I have a question for you. Do you have to fake a native accent to get a high band score in your IELTS speaking test? Think about that. The answer is definitely no. Don't do that. You might unsettle yourself. Just be natural. Be natural. My name is Kudus and I'm one of the IELTS experts at Tuteria, where we've trained over 10,800 candidates who have got an overall band score of 8.0 or more in their first sitting. Today, our focus is on performing well in your IELTS speaking part 1. What are the things you need to know, do, and avoid? So, let's go. The IELTS speaking part 1 lasts about 4 to 5 minutes. You'll be asked to speak on familiar topics. It could be about your work, it could be about study, family, hometown, your favorite things, for example, TV programs, cloth type, hobbies, amongst many others. Expect to answer a maximum of 12 questions in this part. Now let's talk about your vocabulary. Use words that are appropriate to what you are being asked. For example, for study-related questions, vocabulary like major, sophomore year, course, graduate, among many others are appropriate. The goal here is to speak to express, not to impress. Therefore, avoid big words, especially if you don't use them naturally. Since the topics are familiar, you should use more casual or informal words. For example, rather than utilize, go for use. Buy instead of purchase. Before I forget, try to learn a few idioms and how to use them. If you know an idiom that is related to what you wish to express during the test, use it. In fact, the IELTS Speaking Band 7, 8, and 9 descriptors for lexical resource mention the use of idioms. However, don't force the use of idioms. The examiner is trained to detect if you're not natural. Use them only when necessary and if you have been using the expression before the test. Another thing, ensure you extend your answers. They shouldn't be too long nor short. Don't give a one-sentence answer and just stop there. Extend it. Now to your grammar. Ensure that your sentences are grammatically correct. Avoid subject-verb agreement errors, or you call them concord errors. Use different grammatical structures, simple and complex sentences. You could also use different tenses. Use them flexibly. Now to pronunciation. I already gave you the hack at the beginning of this video. Don't fake an accent. You know, the IELTS test is not about trying to speak like a native speaker. You can be natural, be yourself, and still pronounce words correctly. Don't fake an accent, but ensure your natural accent involves the correct pronunciation of words. As long as your pronunciation does not affect the understanding of your speech, you're good to go. One more thing, vary your tone or intonation as appropriate. For example, your tone could mark that you've placed emphasis on some words or an expression, as I just did now. You observed that. Avoid an over-reliance on fillers such as, you know, amongst many others. That would affect your fluency score. To buy yourself time to think or to derive your answers, to develop your answers, you could adopt a strategy such as asking the examiner to rephrase the question or using an expression such as, well. Pausing for a bit is typical of natural speech or conversations too. So this is where we'll draw the curtain today. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your post notification. Invite your friends who are also preparing to take the IELTS test. Don't be stingy with it. Share this page. If you're still unsure about your IELTS preparation, I have an exclusive recommendation for you. It's the ultimate IELTS preparatory course for both general and academic training candidates. I've shared the link to the course in the description below. Click on it to access the course. Cheers to your IELTS Band 8.0 journey.